Okay, welcome to the Dublin Academy of Maths. And my name is Michael Dalton and it's Leaving Cert Ordinary Level Maths, Series 6. I'm on episode 6. Paper 1, question 1, and we're dealing with exchange rates. Now at the moment I'm going to show you 2011 question 1, paper 1, part B. Okay, so the cost of staying for 3 nights in a hotel in England is £231 sterling. Okay, find the cost in euro. Okay, so how do I find the cost in euro? Let me get this together. Find the cost in euro. So I have to change it. Okay, so one pound is equal to 0.88 euros. Okay, so that's the exchange rate. Now, so that means that if we just look at it like that, means that the euro 0.88 euros is equal to 1 pound. Okay, so to find what 1 euro is, we have to divide into the total amount. Okay, so we have to change from 1 euro into 231, change from 231 pounds into sterling. Okay, now the only way you can do that is multiply. Okay, or divide. Sorry. So to change the euros, we multiply. So what we're doing is we're just dividing. Okay, so 1 euro. Because we're dividing across by 231 divided by 0.888, because that's X euros. Okay, you get that? Okay, so if it's so if we want to find what 1 euro is, or what X euro is 1 euro, we divide it across, and it turns out, and the answer is 262 euros and 50. Okay, and that's the answer. Okay, so you know, there's not really a lot I can tell you, but this is part 1. There's not really a lot I can say about this, except that it's just exchange rates, and you have to go the lower into the higher. Okay, so if you want to find out, so I've said it, you go from the lower into the higher. Okay, so 1 euro, 1 pound. So that's part of that. Part 2 is this cost is 5% more than last year. Find in euro the cost a year ago. Okay, so the new cost, the cost has increased. Cost has increased by 5%. Okay, so this is 5%. Okay, increase. So in other words, I have to find out what the cost is. Okay, so it's 262 euros 50, and that was what the price was. That's the price now. So I have to find out what. So that's 5%, that's including 5%. So 105%, if I want to find out what the original 100% is, I have to get I have to break it down into I have to get 1%. And the whole idea is this is increased by 5%, so this is 105%, not 100%. Okay, it's the same with fractions. 1 over 6 is equal to 12. What's the whole 1? Okay, right, because 1 over 6 is equal to 12, not 6 into 12, it's 1/12, so multiply that by 6 and you get the whole number. Okay, I hope that's clear with you. So 100% is equal to this, so I have to divide this by 105 to get 1%, and then I multiply by 100 to get 100%, what the original price was. Okay, so it's all in the reading of the question, so you multiply that out with 100% and it comes down to 250 euros. Okay, that's the answer to that. And that's the last part of that question, part 2. Just a quick check here in the papers. And it's right, okay, so this is the last part. That's the last part of that question. Okay, so it's very easy, that's part 2. Okay, so it really is, you take your time with these questions, you know what you're going to do. You write out your answers on the side, and really you take your time in doing it. Okay, so the next part is, okay, I want to express something as a ratio. Express as a ratio in whole numbers. Right, now we had this something similar before. Now I have I want to break up, say I want to say I have a bill, say I have money, that amount of money, and I want to break it up into these fractions, these ratios. Now you notice that the lowest common multiple is 12. Okay, so put 2 into 12 goes 6 times 6 ones are 6, multiplying the top. 3 into 12 goes 4 times 4 ones are 4. 4 to 12 goes 3 times 3 ones are 3. So now in that fact, the new ratio is this. Okay, so this is the new ratio, and it adds up to 13. Okay, not 12, but you take the top, the numerator at the top as the ratio. Okay, so if I wanted to divide that up into these ratios, into the new, these are exactly the same ratios now. Remembering, I must add them. So 10, that's 13. So this is 6 and 3. So I divide 13 into 2, 4, 2. And then I would multiply by 6, and then I multiply by 3. Well, anyway, I get my first answer, and then I multiply by 6 to get the 6. Okay? And that is ratios, and I didn't show you that the last time because I forgot about it really, you know. Another one is, another one would be, this is question 10, yeah, okay. Now, I had come across something that was related to each other. Okay, now this we had a question is 92 kilometers on 12 liters of petrol. So 92 kilometers on 12 liters of petrol, and the question was, what distance would you get on 30 liters of petrol? Okay, now you see this ratio. So this was to do with this. He on 12 liters of petrol he travelled 92 kilometers. On 30 liters of petrol we don't know. Okay, but there is a relation. We've come across this before. This relation. There's always a relationship between it. We had them in fractions before. You know, this side over this side is equal to this side over this side. This side type of thing. You know, and they've come up before in translations as well. Okay, so you're moving, but there's a relativeness going on here. Now, if I want to find out what x is, I just cross multiply. Okay, so if I want to write, I multiply across. So this is 12x is equal to 30 times 92. Okay, x is equal to 30 times 92 divided by 12. Okay, and the answer comes out as 230. So he would travel 230 kilometers. Okay, so that was referring to question 10, episode 3. Okay, series 1 or series 6. Okay, series 6. Now, so this type of relationship does come up quite a lot in the papers, and you know, when you're stuck on the last question, it's good to bring that in, draw the triangle and see if you can make anything out of it. Okay, now I'm going to deal with these questions. Next questions. If €1 is equal to $1.45 and it's equal to 1.22 Swiss francs, and it's also equal to 117 yen, which is equal to 0.88 sterling, pounds. How many yen is equivalent to 1 Swiss franc? 1 Swiss franc, 1.22 is equal to 117 yen. Or franc, sorry. 1 Swiss, yeah, is yen. So then you do your equivalent. You go from the lowest to the highest. Okay, so, well, you're how many yen? So you're dealing with yen, so you would divide the yen into this, or to 1 Swiss franc. Well, there's one. Yeah, well, you look at this, take it out and have a look at it. How many sterling is equivalent to 220 euros? You've got your exchange rates here. And then how many euros can be exchanged for $800? How many Swiss francs would 200 pounds exchange to? And by how many euros is $2,800 greater than 200 euros? Okay, so this is all, this is getting you to use your arithmetic maths. Okay, now here's a ratio. A to x is equal to 3 to 5, b to x is equal to 3 to 10. Find the ratio a to b. Okay, right, that should be interesting. So I'll leave them with you. I don't see any problems here. This is just sitting down and doing the questions using your book for examples. Okay, thank you.